It's currently 9:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 12th, 2025. 12/12, a day of manifestations, and we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, Divine Divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're going within and to the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the energies, messages, vibrations, and frequencies pertain to and correlate with you in your personal situation. It's how we create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High while simultaneously exercising our discerning intuitive muscle. If you don't use it, then you'll lose it. Okay? So I just want to go ahead and get a few initial channel messages out. Okay, as I split the deck here, I'm seeing lay down your weapons, 111 on the clock timer, 111. You could be seeing that as a synchronization. That's your God power, God energy, which you're embodying to bang to the boogie of your beat. Okay, so there's a warning going out to your ops, your foes. Okay, the karmics, lay down your weapons or perish. Okay, regarding someone who is an ordained initiate. Okay, high honor, high ranking in the spiritual realm. You could be the matriarch or patriarch of your bloodline and lineage, or are becoming the new matriarch, patriarch of your bloodline and lineage. It turns out that this is your second nature. Okay, so your second nature is to lead the masses. Okay, let's see here. We're dealing with some criminal activity as well. America's Most Wanted. Okay, America's Most Wanted. I throw trash away. Bye bye. So you're in this energy of discarding that which no longer serves you, people, places, and or things, or all of the above. I throw trash away. Bye bye. Okay, you could be throwing away someone who is in some sort of critical. I wanted to say criminal. So someone is in a critical criminal state of being. This could have something to do with porn. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Karmic, yeah, these are definitely karmic and masculine, karmic masculine and feminine energies here that you're dealing with, and it's coming under America's Most Wanted. So 303 on the clock timer. I just saw 303. So Boulder, Colorado could be significant. Excuse me, Boulder, Colorado could be significant. It looks like somebody's gonna end up in a straitjacket padded cell. It's coming out under I throw trash away, bye bye. So someone's being put in a insane asylum, if you will. I'm getting like psychiatric ward for the criminally insane. I'm really seeing Arkham Asylum in my mind's eye. Okay. But if you are familiar with Arkham Asylum in DC Comics, Batman, you know, well, let's just say the Joker and people in that type of energy who's not mentally there end up, okay? So Boulder, Colorado could be very significant to someone. I'm going to pull up the spirit number 303 to see what the messages are there. You could break 303 down to 33, which is an ascended master energy, a master teacher teaching master lessons. Okay, so angel number, spirit number 303 follows. Let's see here. Angel number, spirit number 303 is a message from your angels that any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while, and you will be assisted in their undertaking. Many angels and masters surround you and are offering you their guidance and assistance. All you need to do is ask. The angels and ascended masters are waiting to answer your prayers. Angel number, spirit number 303 gives you the courage to live your life with enthusiasm and optimism. safe in the knowledge that you are well blessed, loved, and supported in all that you do. Live your life with joy, passion, and purpose, as this will manifest your true desires. Be prepared to expand and increase your spiritual development and awareness, and be grateful for the blessings in your life and those yet to appear. The overall number and energy here combined is 6. Finding and maintaining balance within any given situation. We know that balance is subjective to each individual based on their personal situations and circumstances and what may be required of them at any given time. This is also 6th house energy, so we're dealing with Virgo and Mercury. Something about the adherence to the details of your schedule regarding work, leisure, fitness, and routine. So really acclimating and adhering to a more disciplined schedule and routine that is feasible for you, okay? Also, the divine wants you to know to stay calm, that you are indeed the pressure. 6:16 on the clock timer, you could be seeing that as a synchronization as well. Okay, compassion. Okay, you are to show compassion, or you are a being of compassion. Welcome to everybody coming in on TikTok, dipping in and out or remaining. Okay, they're committed to your demise, femme masculine, because of their bad intentions. Okay, these people are cold-hearted snakes. Okay, and they're inhumane. Okay, but fear not the masculine. They are getting an eviction notice out of your energy, and a true divine holy alliance is coming in. Okay, so I want you to rest in the assuredness of that energy, femme masculine, and don't worry. Okay, the weapons may form, but they're not going to prosper. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and get into some cartomancy. I want to pull from our guides, spirit guides, okay, angels, passed on loved ones, things of that nature. Let's see what the messages are for masculine, divine and chosen ones. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? Guides, what do we need to know for femme masculine at this time, please, and thank you for those who resonate. Okay, looks like you're embarking on a new beginning here. Okay, in this new beginning, you are beckoning the light to come closer to you. Okay, or you're directing the light, guiding the light. You have mastered the light. With mastering your light, you have mastered your shadow. Okay, you have 4 cups here in the upright, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In this new beginning, as always within your life, you are safe, you are secure within your heart aspect. Heavy heart chakra energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going with the flow. Okay, and anyone that opposes you during this cycle, off with their heads is what I'm saying with the 9 of Swords in the upright. That's my death card, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And that's going to some outside energy that has tried to keep you stuck, stagnated, and has possibly even tried to unalive you. Let's see what else, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know at this time for femme masculine? What is that? Yeah, you're going through an ascension right here. Ace of Swords in the upright. Okay. It's giving me the energy and vibes, and this came up in previous readings and videos, that someone has to be laid to pasture, to be put in the dirt essentially, in order for you to transform and exceed a certain level, okay, or cycle. And that's the energy that I'm getting from this, with this 9 of Swords in the upright coming out previously. 8 of Swords in the upright. Yeah, okay. So it's giving me that the remaining living people after this death and after you ascend, they're going to be trying to hide some sort of evidence, or somebody is hiding evidence. Okay, 8 of Swords in an upright. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But something's already being communicated here. King of Wands in the upright, High Priest, male or female, taking action, being led by their intuitive prowess. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here. From the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have Ten of Pentacles in the upright. This is prosperity and abundance. This is your destiny here. This is your purpose and design to be prosperous and abundant. Here we have a Queen of Wands here in the reverse from the bottom of the deck. Male or female, this is somebody that's throwing magic, playing a spell work 1040 on a clock timer. This could have something to do with what you do for a living. That's an entrepreneur's tax code, yeah. Whatever it is, it looks like that this Queen of Wands in the reverse, this Shadow High Priestess, they're addicted to magic. They could also be addicted to substances, which I feel like they are, but their main addiction is to spell work. And they're miserable. Ten of Cups here in the reverse here. You're dealing with a whole dark coven here. They're masculine. 11:11 on the clock timer. You could be seeing that as well as a synchronization. If so, this is definitely your message. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely dealing with an occult. Okay, a coven of witch bitches who are coming in trying to steal, kill, and destroy you. I'm getting the heavy destiny swap vibes. Somebody could be trying to swap your destiny with theirs. Swap your destiny for their fate is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card for cartomancy before. Yeah, this is about your birthright and inheritance. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, we saw the Ten of Pentacles. Didn't I just say that you are destined to be prosperous and abundant? That Four of Pentacles, this Four of Pentacles here is your birthright and inheritance. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. You could be being guided towards this inheritance at this time for masculine, however it resonates with and for you. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get into some healing water oracle. If you resonate with water energy, you don't have to be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but if you resonate with marine life, water energy, the oceans, bodies of water, Oshun, Yemayah, Poseidon, then these messages could resonate for you. Okay? Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? Water vibes, please and thank you. Water vibes for the water tribe. Cosmic ocean in the reverse. Okay. Thank you for the flash go. Okay. In the reverse. Cosmic ocean in the reverse. Okay. Current dreams. Future realities. New beginnings. It's in the reverse because somebody's not dreaming the dreams of the impossible being made possible. Someone is not in an energy of creating, of new beginnings. This is stuck, stagnated energy here. Because someone is choosing to be in, believing that this decision is going to somehow propel them into newness. The pink dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. You have to have an open heart in order to properly manifest the desires of your heart, okay? And you have to do that by being willing and able to change and transform and to ascend from that which you were previously, if that makes sense. What else, Holy Spirit, healing water oracles, please? Thank you. Selkie. Sea lions or seals could be significant. Come out of hiding. Embrace who you are. It's time for you to come out of hiding, femme masculine, and embrace who you are. Share your supernatural gifts with the world. Okay? This is the age of light, the Aquarian age. We are no longer hiding in the shadows. She who flows. This card is in the reverse. She who flows in the reverse. Ease. Being open to change. go with the flow of life. I was just speaking on this. It's in the reverse because whoever this karmic energy belongs to, they're not flowing with the natural, supernatural order of the divine. They refuse to change. You, on the other hand, since you are going with the flow and even taking actions within the flow state, you're still following the stream. Dedication, trust. Future rivers leads to future oceans. And that is in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. Trust the inner call. Okay, is giving me Ten of Wands energy in the upright. Hearing the trumpet sound, answering the call, willingly carrying the burden that comes with the trajectory of a chosen one, of an earth angel, of a light worker, of a healer, of an alchemist, of a starseed. And speaking of starseeds, we're in the starseed oracle now, so if you resonate with being a starseed, Pleiadian, Lyran, Lemurian, Arcturian, Gray, Indigo, Rainbow, then these messages could resonate with and for you. Holy Spirit, starseeds, what are the messages for my fellow starseeds, please? And thank you. We have I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Somebody is being uprooted because of their past decisions to participate in or the allowance of brutalized, antagonistic acts towards you. There's somebody that wants to say sorry, and I feel like that is a genuine apology. They're feeling a lot of shame right now. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Okay, this person that is sorry, they're also a starseed. This is somebody that could have thought that you were faking being a starseed, or not really claiming to be a starseed, but not really one. This is somebody who thinks that you don't know who you are, but finding out that you are the epitome of authentic transparency. Okay, and they're sorry. Okay, the blue flame, this is in the reverse. So spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Somebody is not integrating their shadows. They're not integrating the lessons that have been taught because possibly they don't even realize that they're being taught a lesson. Okay, life is nothing but a series of cycles of lessons. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. You're being called to seed the light, but even in the midst of seeding the light, 1818 on the clock timer, 1999 could be significant. The numbers 18 and 9, you could be a life path number 9, a humanitarian. 9 is a number of test. You're being tested at this time. So are you going to pass the test? The only way that we pass the tests of life is by not only learning the lessons, but applying the lessons in order to graduate onto a new beginning. If you have learned the lessons and decided that your way is still better and do not apply the lessons of the test, then you do not get to pass. If you haven't even acknowledged or realized that you're being tested, you don't pass the test because you're not able. If you don't know that you're being tested or being taught a lesson, you cannot apply that which was learned or to the test. Okay, you don't even know that you're being tested. Therefore, you're not learning. Okay, when you're learning, you're becoming consciously aware of people, places, and things, and or situations and circumstances. Okay, so seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, and I also want to reiterate the heavy energy of manifestation, with today being December 12th, 12/12. Okay, see the light by staying grounded. Also, I'm getting major 12th house energy, the unconscious, the unknown of karma and spirituality. What people don't know or believe about karma and spirituality, they are about to bear witness to. Okay, so keep that in mind, Fem Masculine. Okay, let's see here. Let me get the final card, Holy Spirit, for my fellow Starseeds, please, and thank you. Okay. Which one do I take, Holy Spirit? Okay, double mission. Okay, in the reverse. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. So the reverse, somebody's not serving the world by being their authentic, transparent self. In other words, we're talking about a fake, a phony, a fraud. Fraudulent, fraudulent. If you know Flavor of Love, okay, Michelle. Okay, Tiffany Pollard. Okay, so let's get into some cosmic oracle. Holy Spirit, what are the messages that you want to come out for the team on today? Reflect. You are being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Was I not just talking about lessons? I'm going to repeat this. Reflect. You are being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. First card out from the Cosmic Oracle, and I'm only going to do 3 of these cards, so 2 more. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Self-care. Self-love is the foundation of an abundant life. Self-love is the foundation of an abundant life. Treat yourself with kindness and respect, and others will see your worth and treat you the same. Abundance begins with the recognition of your own value. Abundance begins with the recognition of your own value. Okay, let me get that down. Abundance begins with the recognition of your own value. Self-love is the foundation of an abundant life. You must love yourself unconditionally, unequivocally, in order to live a life of true abundance. And abundance is not limited simply to materialistic resources. Be abundant, mind, body, and soul. Be abundant, mind, body, and soul. Be abundant, mind, body, and soul. That's where the true wealth lies, Fem Masculine. It's not all about the resources, the material resources, but that of our energy. Give me one more card, Holy Spirit, Cosmic Oracle, please, and thank you for Fem Masculine, Divine and Chosen Ones. Unveil truth. You're not fully understanding a person or event. Perhaps the truth is intentionally hidden, or you're choosing to overlook certain facts. It's time to pursue clarity and see things as they truly are. Unveil truth. I'm going to read that again. You're not fully understanding a person or event. Perhaps the truth is intentionally hidden, or you're choosing to overlook certain facts. It's time to pursue clarity and see things as they truly are. Okay? And that's not for everybody, so you want to make sure that you're going within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages pertain and to how to go about utilizing them. Okay, we should be doing that regardless. You never want to take any messages. I don't care if it's from me. If it resonates, still go within into the Holy Spirit. Okay, still do your own energetical spiritual due diligence. Okay, you will be disservicing yourself if you don't. I'm hearing test the spirits, call them by their names. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Test the spirits. Call them by their names. Test the spirits. Call them by their name. Okay, that's for somebody. So let's get into some energy oracle, Holy Spirit. Let's see what energies we're dealing with here amongst the Soul Tribe. Energy oracle, please and thank you. I'll do about 4 of these. Okay, so we have 4th chakra in the reverse. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. So we got the 4th chakra in the reverse, Archangel Raphael. The heart chakra. Okay. Somebody's cold-hearted. They're not in touch with their emotions. 38 is the number on the card. So 11. Teams, groups, colleagues. 11th house energy. Somebody is not in touch with their emotions. Okay. This is somebody that is not compassionate at all. Okay, somebody very cruel, very cold-hearted. I'm also getting an air of manipulation, highly manipulative energy here. Archangel Raphael in the reverse. This person does not walk with Archangel Raphael, or Archangel Raphael does not walk with them. What else? Okay. Archangel Uriel in the upright. 36 is the number here, breaks down to at 9. So yeah, definitely a test time. Okay, your sacral chakra could be tested right now, but you're in alignment with your sacral chakra. All things creative emotions. Okay, so your emotions are allowing you to create successfully. Okay, color orange could be significant. Sacral chakra, angel of love here in the upright, one of the cards that jumped out. Okay, and man holding, wow, man, talk about polarity. Man holding a heart in the reverse. Okay, so it's giving me and I'm going to take this card since it jumped out, strategy in the upright. So it's giving me like unrequited love. Yeah, because I'm going to take this card too, woman holding a heart. Yeah, so you could be in divine feminine energy, this angel of love, regardless of what your gender is. Your divine feminine energy, attracting love, attracting romance. Angel of love, we have 49, which breaks down to a 13, which is a number of endings. So you're closing out a cycle with unrequited love, is what I'm getting. Holy Spirit, yeah, you're closing out a cycle with love and connections that do not align with the trajectory of your divinity. I'm getting that really heavy right here. You're ending the cycles. You're closing out cycles of unrequited love. Or you're closing out cycles of unrequited love. You're closing out cycles I'll figure out a way to reword that later. But yeah, you're basically closing out cycles with unrequited love, okay? With relationships and connections that no longer align with the trajectory of your divinity, pretty much, okay? So, I want to peer here into the shadows aspect, shadow dwellings, okay? This is tarot here. My shadow deck. I want to see what we're dealing with shadow-wise, and then we'll dig deep into the tarot for the wide and narrow. Holy Spirit. Okay, look, you're getting a new beginning with your shadows full in the upright. Shadow energy has been showing up quite strong lately, and when I refer to shadow, it doesn't automatically mean bad or something negative, okay? Oh, look at here. Yeah, heavy divine feminine energy, dark feminine. I'm getting dark feminine energy. Okay, Empress in the upright. Yes, dark feminine energy. Queen of Swords in the upright. And these are all the cards that came face up. The Sun in the upright. Wow, baby. Fem masculine, male female. Your shadow is popping. Wow. The Hanged Man in the upright. You sacrificed of yourself. You could have sacrificed a karmic sexual relationship or something like that, with the Lovers coming out in the reverse. Gemini energy. So look here at the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is trying to resist this transition. Okay, baby, you are bringing the shadow to the fore and owning its power. You are bringing your shadow to the fore, okay, and owning its power. That's amazing. You're bringing your shadows to the fore and owning its power. You're a bad motherfucker to do that. You're bringing your shadows to the fore and owning its power. That which you own no longer owns you. Wow. That which you own no longer owns you. You're bringing your shadows to the fore and owning its power. That's good stuff. Let's get it together, fem masculine. That which you own no longer owns you. You're bringing your shadows to the fore and owning its power. That is such a magnificently powerful energy to be in. Yes, there's always power in all things, but we tend to look at the light form, the light body, as the power. But it's from the shadows that true power is born. We utilize the light to bring it to the fore and to use it. But baby, let me reiterate this, because I just kind of pulled out the cards. Let's go over the shadow. Once again, first card out, Fool in the upright. That's alignment with our inner child, inner youth. I'm getting inner youth. What's up? I am Ro. What's up? What's up? I am Ro. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. The Fool in the upright. Listen here. Inner child healed. You play with your inner child. You could think of the shadow being our inner child. Then we got the Empress in the upright. Dark feminine energy. Okay, now I'm not saying that as anything bad here, but the dark feminine aspect. Let's go ahead and look this up and see what's said about the dark feminine before I move further here. The dark feminine. Okay, it's giving me like Lilith vibes. I'm not even gonna lie. It's giving me Lilith. What is the dark feminine theory? Simply stated, embodying the shadow side of femininity reconnects with women and men. It just is women here, but I'm adding the men because we all have light, shadow, masculine, feminine aspects. It's no such thing as feminine energy being regulated and only existing in women. That's bullshit, and vice versa. So simply stated, embodying the shadow side of femininity reconnects with women and men with qualities that have been suppressed for centuries. Inner child. Oftentimes we suppress our inner child, our inner being. Even in the present era, from their desires, dreams, intuition, seduction, anger, and above all, their authentic voice. Ooh. What is Lilith? See, it's already in here. Okay, Lilith. What is Lilith's feminine energy? Lilith's feminine energy represents the untamed, rebellious, and powerful aspects of the divine feminine, male or female, embodying fierce autonomy, raw desire, instinctual wisdom, and righteous anger against oppression, often symbolized by her refusal to submit to Adam, making her a potent archetype for reclaiming silenced parts of oneself, setting boundaries, and embracing inner strength beyond patriarchal comfort zones. Okay, this dark feminine isn't evil. This dark feminine isn't evil. This dark feminine isn't evil, but represents the powerful shadowed aspects of womanhood, intuition, sexuality, and primal force, long suppressed by patriarchal views seen in figures like the Mesopotamian wind spirit Laluti and modern feminist interpretations. That's a lot there, and totally in alignment with this energy that's here, a new beginning within your dark feminine. You're those who resonate with this energy, you're experiencing a new beginning within your dark feminine. A new beginning within the dark feminine energy. That which you own no longer owns you. You're bringing your shadows to the fore and owning its power. Dark feminine. That's powerful and that's good stuff. So from the Fool in the upright, from our shadow card, to the Empress in the upright, the divine feminine, consciously co-creating with the divine from your shadows. Queen of Sword in the upright. You ain't taking no shit. You ain't here for the bullshit. You ain't called for the bullshit. You ain't answering the bullshit. You are very keen, aware, very perceptive. You stand for righteousness and truth and nothing less. There is righteousness even in your shadows. Okay? There is righteousness even within your shadows. Okay? It's time we knock down that paradigm of shadows equals bad. There's divinity in your shadows. There's divinity in your shadows. I forgot the word that I just said. But there's divinity especially in your shadow. Okay, there's divinity especially in your shadows. Okay, stop letting this. We gotta stop that paradigm that shadows automatically equals bad and light automatically equals good. Okay, it's not always as simple as that, because people of the church claim the preachers, they supposed to be at a light, right? But they dibbling dabbling and shit they ain't supposed to be dibbling and dabbling in. Is what I'm saying. Okay, let's change the trajectory of our mindset. Queen of Sword. You ain't nobody's fool. You see and you know what's going on, and you know that you see that you know what's going on. Okay? Plain and simple. Like I said, the sun. Such a contrast from this dark that Iron Rose says, I needed to hear that there is divinity in your shadows. Absolutely, Iron Rose. It is so good to see you. Yeah, there is. It's true. And a lot of us wrestle with that. We wrestle with, the trajectory of our divinity with our sexuality. And I've said this for years, damn near as long as I've had this platform, or our platforms, is that just because we're on a spiritual journey, we're spirituality or whatever, does not mean that we automatically have to become celibate and or abstain from sex and things of that nature, our proclivities, whatever they are. It doesn't automatically mean that, while at the same time, yes, there are some people that are being called to those paths for various personal reasons, whatever it is, that they're whatever the reason may be that they're being called to those paths of abstinence and or celibacy, and that's their business. But just because they're called to that path doesn't mean that I am, bitch. That I'm spiritual as fuck. I'm on my healing path. But baby, talk about some celibacy and abstinence, that ain't me. Okay, I'm going to fuck. Okay, but I'm gonna fuck responsibly. Fucking freak responsibly. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. That is what it is. The sun. The sun energy talks about romance, fun, and play. Come on, get your loins taken care of, okay? If it's in alignment, okay? First, let me say that. Get your loins got, okay? Because sometimes our loins need to get got. So let them get got, okay? The sun talks about romance, fun, and play. Come on out of the shadows. Bring your sexuality to the floor. It's to the fore. It's okay. I promise you, you're not going to be regulated to the pits of hell for fulfilling your sexual freak. Okay, that's religion. That's not spirituality, baby. You better get into the know and get them loins tended to. Okay, this is also success in your creativity. Ian Rose says, I needed to hear that part too, because laughing my ass. It's true. It's true. It is so true. It's just like addiction. Okay, some people can drink, others can't, because it's a problem for those who can't. Okay? If it's not a problem for you, if it once was a problem for you, but you were able to balance that thing out and integrate it, go ahead and enjoy yourself the way that you want to. Because ain't no shame in my game. Okay? Yeah, and exposing the dirty work. Bring them shadow aspects to the fore. Ain't nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. It's a safe place here. With me, always. You made that sacrifice. Hangman in the upright, you made that sacrifice of yourself. You plucked some things that was a part of you that wasn't fully balanced or integrated. You set that to the side. Once you grew and healed, you returned to that thing. You came back and said, hey, I can balance and integrate this shit now. Okay, ride that wild pony. Okay, Lovers in the reverse, and you walked away from things that were not balanced sexually. Okay, you walked away from things, people, places, and things that were not reciprocal to what you were giving. You were the pleaser, but you rarely got pleased. You were the pleaser, but you rarely got pleased. Okay, is what I'm saying. I'm a pleaser by nature, but damn it, I'm gonna get pleased too. Alrighty? I promise you that. So let's get into the actual tarot. Well, that was still tarot, but let's get into the wide and narrow with tarot. If I can get these cards back up in its sheath, okay. And if you're gonna go raw, just make sure you go raw responsibly, okay. Sheath, okay. Somebody like them lambskin condoms, okay. Somebody like those. I ain't never used them before, but it sounds. I guess it's. I don't know. Let me shut up. Okay. Oh, tarot, Holy Spirit. This wasn't the deck that I wanted to use. There we go. Well, I'll use that for the second line there. Holy Spirit. What's out in the open here? What's the focus line? What are people focusing on that could be seen for femme masculine? Okay, now. Looky here. King of Wands in the upright. Looking at things from a higher perspective, seeing the big picture. I feel like that this is you in this energy, femme masculine, male or female. You're taking action based on this new perspective that you have of what is being seen here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. 5th house energy here. 14 breaks down to a 5. Romance, fun, and play. Leo and the sun. Okay. Considering options is also what I'm getting. You got the staff. It looks like you taking action or about to. Yeah, you going to the real deal. Lovers in the upright. Somebody done walked away from a karmic physical relationship, going towards something that's hot and heavy here. Lovers in the upright. 6 is the number. Finding and maintaining balance within this new loving relationship. Y'all gonna be making love and then fucking. Y'all gonna be having each other do backflips off your pinky toe. Yeah, death in the upright. Something's transforming here. Scorpio energy 13. Yeah, something's coming to an end here with a King of Cups in the reverse. So it looks like that you may have went towards this lovers, or you see that this is ahead of you. Both of your counterpart, both you and your counterpart, I feel like have gone through a transformation or is going through a transformation. But there's a King of Cups in the reverse here that either you walked away from or your counterpart walked away from, and this lovers in the reverse. This is somebody who intentionally started bullshit, talking a lot of shit. This is the person that started a lot of the rumors about you, or vice versa. Okay, but somebody's showing up here independent, resourceful, building something from the ground up by themselves. You're communicating with the divine. I'm getting divine feminine energy, male or female. But you're receiving something here. Something about some sort of intuitive prompting as well regarding resources, things of a tangible nature. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus here. What's this? And now somebody's being scared of being sacrificed because they can't make the sacrifices that we have made on a soul level. And because we sacrificed of ourselves, one of the reasons that we can't be sacrificed by other individuals outside of being chosen earth angels, light workers, we've sacrificed of ourselves already. So ain't shit that you can sacrifice from us that we're not sacrificing already from within. And we don't sacrifice other people. We sacrifice within, and the only way that we would sacrifice someone is by severing ties and cut cords. We ain't got to put you up on no altar. We ain't got to tie you up in no rope or no string of hair. We ain't got to put you in no freezer or put you in, or put you in a freezer or put you in a jar. Nothing against the O's, okay, because that comes from my heritage of people. 4949 on the clock timer, 1313, okay. It's just the intention behind why you doing something. You know what I'm saying? And even in the right intention, if somebody was to keep attacking me, not go and put them in the jar, I would technically have that right, but I don't do that. I let karma handle it, okay? Because, you know, I'm not even gonna get into all of that right now, but you know, that's just what it is. You want to be mindful at the bottom of the deck, fem masculine. Somebody's gonna come try and play in your face. A bone collector, this bitch want to get some information with you or from you so that they can go and run and tell that. Be mindful of this bitch. This a nosy asshole that want to start trouble, okay? Let's get into the issue line. What's causing a ruckus, Holy Spirit? Okay. Your transformation. Death again in the upright Scorpio. Temperance in the upright. Didn't I just mention Earth Angel? Yeah. So you coming together with, coming into union with the Earth Angel. And I feel like, personally, and I could be wrong, the only way that you could do that, come into union, romantic union, because it's under the lovers. With an Earth Angel, is you being an Earth Angel or chosen one, a healer or something, Starseed or something. 5 of Cups in the reverse here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, moving forward, choosing peace. You're choosing a peaceful life. Okay? I ain't mad at that at all. Okay, what's this, Holy Spirit? 9 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was used as a pawn. This King of Cups in the reverse. So somebody either sent this King of Cups in the reverse in towards you, or this King of Cups is sending somebody in towards you. King of Cups in the reverse. 4 Cups in the reverse. Sudden awareness. I don't know. Somebody's having a sudden awareness. I think that they were used as a pawn. I think this King of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Oh, yeah. Moody, unstable, bipolar, schizophrenic, borderline personality disorder. Yeah, this person was used as a pawn. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something's being expedited here. Something's speeding up rapidly. I need to perfect how this space is utilized, or how I have this mic set up while utilizing this space. Okay, somebody could be trying to get in contact with you, because my phone was just vibrating like a motherfucker, or something about a vibrator. I don't know y'all like that, but you know, you could like sex toys, okay, and that's your business. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I got a few myself, 3 to be exact. Yeah, 1 battery operated, or not battery, but it's, you know, it gotta be charged up to use it, and they got a couple of functions on it. I'm just saying. Manifest the outcome, Holy Spirit. Manifested outcome. Ooh. Manifested outcome. What's this? Oh yeah, see, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Oh, this is a motherfucking bone collector. Okay, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Or you gonna be collecting some bones? Cause it's coming out under the King of Wands in the upright, Death in the upright. I don't know. You might be going to collect some bones. I don't know. Queen of Sword energy in the upright. This is the 2nd Queen of Swords. King aware, perceptive. So this might be an aspect of some type of undercover work here. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. Queen of Swords. Because in my cartomancy, Queen of Swords talk about evidence. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody can't persevere though. Well, this undercover agent come on the scene. That's what I'm getting, baby. You ain't nobody gonna be able to persevere that work. Okay, Hierophant, you better listen. You better listen now. Hierophant in the upright, an ordained initiate, high honor and high ranking. This is spiritual authority right here. Yeah, this is undercover. This is an intuitive sleuth, an intuitive psychic investigator, undercover. They coming in the wreck shop. I don't know exactly what that shop is, but somebody coming in the wreck shop. Because this ain't no game right here. And it got to do with love and romance. And somebody said, I am it. So let me find out, this a Hierophant, an ordained initiate, and an earth angel getting together, baby. Y'all better watch out. Hermit, listen now. Hermit in the upright. Some shit about to shake. I feel like it's a holy earthquake that's about to occur. Because look, bitch. This Hierophant, we in hermit mode, isolated, doing their thing. Look, both of these, this the same person. Look, y'all see that beard. I'm just saying. Yeah, I got some gray coming in too. I'm gonna be like my papa was. I talk about a silver fox. All of this was all white. Okay, this is very wise energy. This somebody, okay, this could be an old soul that know how to make it do what it do, and it will make it do what it do. Off the rip, off the bone. Something being taken off the bone. Somebody's meat is tender and juicy. Take it however you want to take it. That's on you, but that's what I'm getting. Somebody's meat is tender and juicy. Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, somebody was all talk. Knight of Cups. Somebody was all talking. The King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this could be an adult male or female, but they're very young-minded, and that's why they were able to be used as a pawn. At the bottom of the deck, Justice in the upright. Didn't I tell you this Hierophant coming in the wreck shop? Justice at the bottom of the deck. You know where they got a lot of y'all? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, whoa. Whatever was done is about to be undone, because Justice is coming in unbun. Okay, is what I'm saying. And this, I mean, it is what it is. The cards don't lie, and neither do I. Okay, well, sometimes I do, but for the right reasons. Okay, just don't be lying all willy-nilly. And feel masculine, don't front either. Y'all be lying too. All right. So let me get some final messages here. I'm gonna use some keywords. Thank you for all the love, Iron Bro. It's good to be back. I swear for chicken and gravy. Holy Spirit, what are the final keywords and messages here? Pride in the reverse. Either somebody ashamed of something, dealing with some sort of shame. Possibly this King of Cups in the reverse for finding out that they were used as a pawn. Or, let's see here. What is this? Or you don't operate in evil. There's something like that. Surprise villain in the reverse is giving me, you know exactly who the karmics are, you know exactly who the ops are. You are not being fooled. It's that Queen of Swords energy, keen aware. Yeah, somebody thought they were the authority figure. They thought they had the power until the real authority came up on scenes. The real power came into play. Yeah, this is for the karmics. That's why all is not going according to plan. It's in the reverse. Okay, love in the reverse. Yeah, this is the energy of the bitch that you or your counterpart walked away from. Love in the reverse. Okay, didn't I say walk away from, letting go? Now somebody getting put in the dirt. Because this is giving me balloon release. I don't know if y'all see what I'm seeing, but somebody is about to be let go. And I'm talking about from this earthly plane, because we already had the death card come out in cartomancy. Yep. If somebody was trying to kill you, have you unalived, let me change my speed. If somebody was going to have you unalived, bitch, they're about to be put in the dirt. Sorry, not sorry. The conflict over. I can't make it up. Conflict in the reverse. Conflict is over. Okay, talk about I'm about to poison you, put some of this pussy blood juice up in your... No, you're not, bitch. 58 was on the clock timer. That's 13 endings. Plot twist in the reverse. They plot couldn't twist because they twist ain't plot. Okay? Very much that. And they didn't choose their weapon. They did not choose their weapon. It's in the reverse. This is a silly hole. I'm getting TLC silly hole. You might want to pull that song up. I'm dropping the mic on this. Didn't I say it? If I ain't say it, I ain't say it. And I said it. Death in the upright. Somebody was playing up in candle magic. Yeah. Work. Get to work, fem masculine. Something about honeybees, honeycomb. You got the honey, baby. And you ain't mad, baby. You the real mastermind. Look this. Look this. The last 3 cards from the bottom of the deck, baby. Get to work. You a mastermind. You know what the fuck you doing. And even if you don't know what the fuck you doing, you know what the fuck you doing because you trust in the divine. And that's all you need to know. Okay? This is what I'm saying. Somebody done fucked up. Okay? So I'm going to drop the mic on that fem masculine. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. Visit the website, souldrivensoulintended.com. Alrighty, and until next time, I love you. Thank you so much, I am Ro. It's pinned in the comment section, but it's $ Bryce is Bryson. $ Bryce is Bryson. Okay, no, thank you, Iron Row, and I'll see you all a little bit later. I'm gonna try and get back on here today. I'm trying, different time frames because I'm back in LA now, so the time zone is different. So the last couple of times that I did come on live for my late night, early mornings, it was late night here, but it was like already like going into the morning for the Midwest and Eastern Standard Time. So, y'all was already at work or like, getting in your car to go to work, so I've been fine tuning. That's why I'm on during this time. So I'm like, hey, every time that I've recently gone live on TikTok, well, it's usually for the late night, early mornings, I don't really see anybody, but so I'm still tweaking that. But until next time, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll be back soon.